Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Penny Haffer and today's video is on exam tips and advice. I'm not the best at all this, but I feel like what I want to say is important, and I'm not going to be talking about how you should have enough sleep, how you should eat healthy. I mean, over 10,000 websites on Google or whichever search engine you use give such, and you can easily just type this and you can get the results that you want. But I mainly want to focus this video on anxiety, stress, and all that, as well as having a positive attitude and mindset during the exam. So if you're interested in watching, then do keep watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video to your friends and family. And yes, let's get into it. All starting with anxiety. Anxiety is a mental health issue, and if you know you are suffering from anxiety and you know your anxiety has, it's just out of hand, you should see someone. I'm not going to be talking about what you should do that. Basically, see somebody. I have a couple of friends who have anxiety problems, and talk to someone, and trust me, you will thank yourself later for doing so. And sort it out before you write your exams, and your exams will be going really well. And all the best with that. I'm pretty sure you are going to be fine and everything will be sorted for you. Moving on to stress. Stress is probably one of the biggest factors that just give most students problems during exams, and that's why I'm discussing it. And at this point in time, I know I'm very stressed. I say this because I have been seeing my behavior in the past couple of few days. And let me say, for instance, last night, early morning today, because I was at the study center, I was studying, and I came in my room. I mean, it's way past midnight, and I put down my bag and I take money and I go straight downstairs to the vending machine and get chocolate. And if you have been following me or have been checking out my previous videos, then I have been telling you that I have so much sugar intake, and I'm trying to keep track of why I am taking in so much sugar, and I've come to a conclusion that it's because of stress, and exactly why when everybody else is sleeping, I'm eating chocolate. And that's why I know I'm very much stressed. And the best thing to do is, self-awareness is the most important thing, and that's the only way you can acknowledge that you are stressed and acknowledge that you are stressed. You can't be in denial if you really want to help yourself. So once you acknowledge that you are stressed, you sit down and ask yourself, why am I stressed? Is it because I'm comparing myself to my peers? Sometimes it's either you haven't gotten exam entrance, or it's because you have gotten exam entrance but you didn't get the mark that you wanted or you aimed or targeted from the beginning of the year. And seeing that others have gotten 80% or 90%, people are doing the most. People are doing the most in our courses, and you didn't get that. And I know it's a lot of pressure on ourselves. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves once we start comparing ourselves to others. And the best thing I can tell you, be the best version of yourself and understand that you are doing the best. And the other thing can be that you are afraid to fail because you are afraid to disappoint your parents. You are afraid that you won't graduate on time. You are afraid that you will lose your scholarship or bursary or whatever, and you know that your parents won't be able to afford that and keep you into varsity next year. There are so many things that you are afraid to fail. And another thing, the third thing would be that it's already exam, and you really don't understand. You don't understand what are you going to write. I mean, you have been studying, you have been attending lectures, and it's already exams, and you really don't know where to start studying for, because you just have no clue on what is going on in that specific module. No, it really happens. It really does happen. And the best thing you can do after acknowledging and understanding why you are stressed is listing down, since it's really late to do any other thing. List down all your topics, all the topics for every particular module, and number them. Like, okay, this I really don't know, I really don't understand, or I missed that lecture and I have no clue on what's going on here. Go to the second one, go to the third one, and go, until you are done, and start studying in terms according to your numbering. Consult with your lecturer, consult with your tutor, consult with your peers. Have that certain friend that that person is just good. And sometimes we are afraid to go to our lecturers this time of the year, because when you are trying to consult on a topic that was done first semester, and your lecturer would be like judging you. It's either they say it or they'll be judging you with your eyes, and it really doesn't matter. I mean, they will get over it, and you probably won't see that lecturer ever again. So that's the good news. So just go there and consult. They are there, and that's the only thing they come to do, is to help you guys, to help us as students. So just go to your lecturers, go to your tutors, and you get help. And after that, then do past papers. Practice as much as possible, and don't do the all year method. If you don't know, the all year method is looking at the question and looking at the solution. Do the question first, mark yourself, and while looking at the solution. So don't do the all year method. That would really help. And yeah, basically, apart from having enough sleep, and just don't be harsh on yourself. You are human after all. And just study, put in the work, you will be absolutely fine. Moving on to having a positive attitude. And as I have said from the beginning, I'm not the best, and I feel like this is one of the most important things that helped me, is keeping a positive mindset and positive attitude. I remember first year, one of my lecturers was like, 50% of your mark is confidence, because you don't go in the exam knowing that you're going to fail. You go in the exam to go and pass, and that is basically just 50%. It's just confidence, because you are confident that you're going to get that 50%. You're confident that you're going to pass. The rest, 50% to 100%, that is your work. I know sometimes you feel like every mark is your hard work, but really you are going to write because of your confidence, like it or not. And knowing that you're going to write your exam, then you should, I'm very proud of you, and of course me, guys. Everything I say applies to myself. I'm very proud of you that you're going to write your exams, and we have ticked off confidence. So that is a good way, you are moving in the right direction, that your positive attitude is in place. And honestly, I have told you in the my second last video, that I have put this on the wall because I feel like it's just bringing a positive vibe in my room, and you don't really have to do that. Sometimes it's telling yourself and waking up every day and knowing that you can conquer. You are going to make it. There's no discussion. No one will tell you that you won't make it. Even sometimes your lecturer will be laughing. Like, lecturers can be shady sometimes, and so many things go on. Well, probably some people will say something against this, but I will say it either way. In the world of memes, where we make jokes of every single thing, I really don't like it, because sometimes we don't really understand how these things affect us. Everything that we do in life have an effect on us, affect us in one way or another. And I have seen memes on how we'll be joking about how you have entered the exam with a 40% and it will be a joke and all that thing. Like, I really don't like that, because I don't like laughing at how bad I did, and I really don't like it, because it makes me feel like I'm saying, okay, fine, because it makes me feel like I'm saying, okay, fine, it's really fine, everybody else is failing, everybody else is not doing as good. And as I have said, I don't like comparing myself to others. And yeah, I should just end off in saying that attend your classes right now. If you are still attending your classes, I suggest you keep attending your classes, because it's almost 100% guaranteed that everything that you are being taught right now is going to come in exams, because it have not been tested before in your previous tests and all that. So it's almost obvious that it's going to come in. And lecturers do give exam tips, and they give away things that are going to come in exam. So do not miss your exam, your classes. I know it's that time of the year where we are all tired and you are just like, oh my god, can this tutor, can they just stop talking? I'm like that. I'm at that point as well where I'm just like, oh my god, can I just go sleep? Can I just go to my room and rest? It's so tiring, and it's okay. I feel like it's okay. And you are halfway there, guys, and I'm wishing you all the best. This is probably the last video for the year. Not for the year. Until I'm done with my exams. Either the last or the second last. Because I just want to move away from social media and YouTube. I know it's such a big problem. You finish this video and then you see yourself watching makeup videos, cooking, soccer, all these kind of things. So do yourself a favor and close that YouTube tab or close the YouTube app, whatever you are using. And all the best, guys. Answer every single question while you are writing. Stick to your time and you'll be fine.